Going back, please. Here it comes.
Same basic setup.
Pleasure to be here. I think the creation of the council is something that we in Canberra can all be proud of, and it really is a wonderful day, a great day to celebrate the great technology that we do have available here in Canberra. My comments today will be quite broad and quite brief, as I know we're all keen to get on and actually look at the exhibits. We all know that Canberra as a city is not conducive to public transport. The satellite city approach we have here does make it very hard to run a viable bus service or a light rail service. So with that in mind, I think it's very important that we do look at other options for how to get people around here in Canberra. The viability of mass transit systems is always going to be something that's going to be debatable here in Canberra. So I think it's important that we do take a broad approach so we get a broad solution. Now, almost 100 years since the dedication of Canberra, the setting has changed and we're all looking for new ways of improving quality of life for residents of Canberra at a time when petrol prices are on the up and up and when emissions awareness is also something that's quite topical. The Canberra Liberals believe that there is a strong presence and a strong need for electric vehicles here in Canberra. We also know that there is a bulk of people in Canberra that want to use cars as their major means of transport. Now, whilst it would be good if we can look at other ways, like buses or light rail, cars are very much still part of the equation and very much part of the solution. And to be honest, I don't think that the hypocritical bashing of cars can keep on going on indefinitely. I think it's time we actually do incorporate them in the solution and look at the best possible way of doing so. In Canberra, I believe the vast majority of people that use action buses do so because they have to, not because it's their priority, not because it's their preference. So with that in mind, I think we need to look at ways of improving that bus system so that actually is a preference for Canberrans, and also looking at ways to include the other preference of cars as being something which is actually sustainable. The Canberra Liberals are aware of the policy needs of the Electrical Vehicle Council, including things such as charging points, parking, tax credits, research and development at our universities, and of course registration issues. All these are very much on the table at the Canberra Liberals Party will be talking there.
Not quite the Minister for Transport, but as Minister for the Environment, Climate Change and Energy here in the ACT, I'm delighted to be here. I want to congratulate the Electric Vehicle Council for the work they've done in putting on the demonstration and displays today, and it's great to see so many people here. I really just wanted to quickly talk about what the ACT government's doing to encourage and facilitate the uptake of electric vehicles in Canberra. First of all, you'd be very familiar, we announced jointly with Better Place earlier this year that Canberra will be the first city in the country to roll out the Better Place model. And I'd really like to thank Better Place for showing that very strong vote of confidence in Canberra as the place to first deploy their technology. We are working closely with Better Place in terms of the regulatory environment, in terms of electrical safety, access to public spaces for charging points and so on, which will form part of their rollout of their technology.
Thanks very much. Look, again, when we decided to make Canberra the site of our first rollout in Australia, we were looking at statistics on paper, but coming here today and seeing the literally hundreds and thousands of people who are here today, I think we've just been so, I guess, reaffirmed in our choice of Canberra as the place in which we would deploy our technology first. This is a city that wants this change. This is a city that wants a sustainable form of private transport, and we're going to be delivering that. We've been back and gone over our approach, and we are ready again as I said, to start rolling out the technology in the second half of 2011 and to start bringing cars and the services to the people of Canberra in 2012. So we're really keen that we'll have a mass solution available. Every car here that's already here today will be able to plug into our charge spots, but on top of that we'll have cars that are available at an affordable price for people to buy and for people to use here in and around Canberra starting in 2012. I think that will make Canberra the third major city in the world that has that solution available to people. It's a great thing. It's due very much to the support we've had from ACTU-AGL and from the ACT government. Combined, they're working with us very closely to make sure we're able to do this. It's not an easy thing to do. There's all sorts of planning and regulatory barriers that we potentially face, but I'm quite confident with the support of those two organisations that we're going to be here, and this is going to become a showcase for the world. People will be coming from all over the place to come and see how a city can shift to sustainable.
Association, we had our annual general meeting last night, and then for the organisers for this event today, the local Canberra branch of AEVA, particularly Sasha Zaharov, our president, our incoming president Julia McDonald, and the team members that put all this together, Mishka and John and all of us. The guys have worked so hard, the people that stayed overnight for the security here in the middle of Canberra during the rain. Just thanks to them, they did a great job. If you could give them a hand, please, that'd be fantastic. So now that's the speech part over, so you'll all be pleased with that. So now the next exciting part is the premier sort of event, if you like, for us, is the demonstration of the Tesla. This is thanks to Simon Hackett, who is the owner. There he is, waving his hat. He's the owner of Internode, and so if you're looking for a good internet solution, please pick Internode. Please do not sit on the edge. Please stay away from the edge.